we're so excited for today's video. We haven't done anything like this for quite some time, but we think you're going to enjoy it, and that is fashion hacks. So these are all these little tips and tricks that we have gathered over the years that are really going to help to make your life easier, to make you look your best every day, get dressed faster, save you some money. So lots of great ideas. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, stay tuned. And as always, everything that we talk about throughout the video, if it's available, we'll make sure to link it down below, as well as pinned to that first comment to make everything easy for you to find. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you do that as well. It really helps out our channel, helps us to grow and bring more content to you. And without any further ado, let's get started.
Now, we've all been there where we have been struggling to try to put on a bracelet by ourselves. So Kelly and I, we came across this handy dandy little bracelet set that's for under $7 that's going to make putting on your bracelet a piece of cake. So the first little tool that comes in this set is a little hook tool. This is one where you will hook the end of the bracelet, hold it in the hand that the bracelet is going to be on, use the other hand to wrap the bracelet around and be able to secure the bracelet in place with the little clasp. This one is perfect for the bracelets that have a larger hole. However, you may have bracelets that have a very small hole, and so this tool wouldn't be used. Instead, you would use this clamp tool. So this is one where you would actually use this little clamp on the end of the bracelet, hold it in your hand, you're going to be putting the bracelet on, use the other hand to wrap it, and as you can see, you can secure then the bracelet with the little clasp using your other hand. These two tools definitely are going to make putting on your bracelet so easy peasy.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure I shared my shirt and jewelry with you today. So starting with this top, I love this top. This is a loft find. I love how it's a traditional button-up style shirt in this beautiful blue color, but adds a little something extra with the little rosettes right here. Super comfortable. Just my style. And for my jewelry today, I have a cool little geometric hoop earring and this adorable little bow necklace with the little crystal baguettes in it. I just love this one, so wanted to share that with you before moving on to my next tip. So have you ever had a necklace that you just wish it was a tad longer for that particular top that you're wearing? Well, if you've had this problem like I have had this problem, you're gonna love this next one. These are little necklace extender sets. So these come in gold, silver, rose gold, just under $16, and you get 3 of them in a pack. So I went for the 2, 4, and 6 inch pack, I believe. There's also a 1, 3, and 5 inch pack. And these are just great because you clip them on to your necklace and it just adds a little bit more length to a necklace. So if you have something that maybe is fitting you kind of like a choker, and you want it to reach down a little bit longer, you put this on and you can get the perfect length to your necklace. I find that this happens to me a lot. I have certain necklaces that I love, but with certain shirts, I just want them to be a bit longer. And this is an easy way to solve that problem and make them work with all the different types of shirts. So really so easy to use, under $16, and something that you're not going to see how you lived without it once you get it, because it's so helpful.
Now, before I share the next hack with you, I wanted to share what I'm wearing today. So this is a crew neck sweater that I picked up from Loft. I love it in this soft baby pink. This is definitely one of those hot colors for 2025. This is a great mid-weight sweater, perfect for this spring season. Really love this one. And for the jewelry, I'm once again wearing the geometric ring that I picked up from Amazon, a great looks for less, in addition to this two-tone watch that I also picked up from Amazon, very similar to the Cartier watch that I absolutely love. I'm also wearing a simple chain link bracelet and also our button earrings from our jewelry collection with Victoria Emerson. An absolute must-have to make sure that everything is fitting properly is to have a great bra. Now, one of the bras that we highly recommend is a convertible bra. This is great for those dresses or tops that are either off the shoulder, they have one shoulder, they might be a halter style, or have a racer back. With all of these different kinds of tops, you want to have a bra that will easily, give you the support that you need without showing any any straps. Now, I do have a favorite one, which I will make sure to link down below for you ladies, but for those of you that don't have those, you just have the traditional bra, you're going to want to pick up a bra convertible clip. So this will allow you to take those traditional straps and either in the back or in the front, you can actually clip the straps in order to create that racer back in the back or in the front. So if you've got something like a halter style top, you can go ahead and convert it in the front, or if you've got something in the back where you have, you know, a lot of your back showing and it has a racer back, you'll want to go ahead and clip it in the back. These are definitely very helpful with all of those spring and summer tops that are going to be coming up in this season.
So sometimes you may be able to get away with not using a bra at all with certain tops, especially if it's something backless. You don't want to have any straps showing. I know for some of you that's not going to be an option, but for those of us on the smaller side, we might be able to get away with this if you don't need a lot of support in your chest area. So I love these, especially going into spring or summer. These are little stick-on bras. So there's another brand that I've shared many times. They're also very good, but this pair I really like from Amazon. I feel like they're even a bit better, and I love that they come in this little case that really helps to keep them nice. These are reusable. They're right under $27. These come in some different cup sizes, different skin colors, skin tones, and I just think they're really great. My girls and I all use these religiously. We love them. You just stick them on and they're going to make sure that nothing is showing through. So whether you have a halter style top, an off the shoulder top, a sleeveless top, a backless top, these are going to work great. Like I said, they really won't give you support, but if you're just looking for some coverage so that everything looks modest and appropriate, these are going to be your best friend.
Now, if you're anything like us, you are a big fan of the off the shoulder tops, dresses, blouses. They're so pretty, super feminine. Lots of them actually stay in place when you raise your arms. However, there might be some pesky tops and dresses that when you do raise your arm, they come up off the shoulder. So we used to use a little hack of like a hair tie with some safety pins to secure them until we came across this. So this is an off the shoulder holder clip. This is actually something that will hold it in place. It's super comfortable. So the strap is very soft. You will not feel it. You'll actually place it underneath your arm. And on either side of the clasp, you can actually just bend the little clasp. It'll open up the clasp and you're able to secure it to the front of the fabric in the front of the dress or the front of the top. And then you'll have the other clasp hooking to the back of the dress or of the top. So this is also adjustable, so you can loosen it as much as you want, or you can also tighten it as much as you want. This one is in a nude shade. They do also have black and white. It's for under $15. This will absolutely secure those off the shoulders tops and dresses so that you're not having to pull and tug and keep them in place.
Okay, so this next little device is something that you may never have thought that you needed, but I think it's really going to come in handy. So sometimes we want to tuck in a shirt that's a little bit long or a little bit bulky, but if you're wearing something like a white jean or a linen pant, very sheer fabric in your pants, you really don't have any way of tucking that in without seeing it through the pants. And that is when you're going to want a device like this one. So this is actually used for cropping shirts, but you can also use it for giving your shirt a little fake tuck. So this is kind of used like a belt, but the advantage of this is that it doesn't have any belt buckles or extra leather that's like popping out. It really is just like in a little adjustable band that really can be invisible. You put this around the waist of your shirt and then you pull the shirt over it to hide it, and you can adjust this to wherever you want it to give a faux tuck to your shirt. So now you don't have to worry about bulky fabric in your pants or seeing the color of the fabric through a white pant. It's really going to be helpful. This is adjustable. You can use this from sizes 24-inch waist all the way to 50-inch waist. Very easy to use. This, I want to say, is right around $15, and it's one of those products that you never knew you needed, but once you have it, it's really going to come in handy.
Now, one of my favorite kind of bags are crossbody bags. I absolutely love them. Sometimes I do come across a little bit of a problem where I have shortened up the strap, and so I've got a little extra material, and unfortunately the end of that shoulder strap is just kind of hanging there. It's not really secured to the bag, which which to me I find very annoying and a little bit distracting. An easy way to handle that excess material there where no one is going to know is to use a clear elastic hair tie band. So you can actually pick these up from the brand Goody. They give you lots of these for under $4. Such an easy way to kind of just slide them onto the strap of the shoulder bag and to secure that added extra strap material right into place. This is also super helpful for belts. So sometimes you might have a belt that you're wearing with pants, jeans, even with dresses that need to be secured in place. And so this is such an easy little hack that you can do to really create a very tailored and streamlined look.
So both Christina and I are big fans of ruched sleeves on blazers or pushing up our sleeves and making them ruched on our own, but we all know that sometimes getting that scrunch sleeve blazer look to stay in place can be really challenging. So I've definitely heard hacks before about keeping a hair elastic band on them, but I don't know about you ladies, but I have tried that with my traditional hair bands that I have laying around, and it cuts off the circulation of my arms. So I don't know if I just have larger arms or what it is, but that is not comfortable at all. However, I found something that really works well and is very comfortable. You can have this on all day, and that is these very soft like fabric bands. So I bought these on Amazon in a big pack and under $6 for a big container of them, and these are fantastic. So what I do with these is if I have a blazer, or even it could be a cardigan, any kind of jacket really, or top, and I want to keep the sleeves pushed up, you put this on as you're gonna see in the video, and you just put it on, you pull up your sleeves to where you want them, and then you just use a little bit of that extra fabric to put it over the band so that you don't see them. These come in black, in white, in neutral, lots of different shades. I just picked up the white because I know that the fabric of the blazer is going to cover up the bands, but these are very comfortable and soft. They're not going to cut off the circulation of your arms at all, and I think it's a great, easy way to create that scrunched sleeve look, even if you have a very oversized long sleeve blazer.
Now, one of the things that Kelly and I absolutely love is fashion tape. Every time that we have a little bit of, some malfunctions with some of the clothing, we always pull out fashion tape to the rescue. So inside of this little container, you'll actually get 36 pieces of basically like double-sided stick tape. And this is so simple to apply. It's for under $7. Sometimes you can use the entire strip, and sometimes if you just need a smaller piece, you can actually just tear it right in half. So some of the things that we've used it for is to secure collars into place. Also, sometimes if you have a shirt and it's gaping in between the buttons, we've just used a little bit of fashion tape in order to secure the material in between there. I've also had sometimes where I've got a dress or a top and a little bit of my bra wants to kind of peek out on the side, so I'll put some fashion tape right onto the bra and secure it to the dress or to the top to make sure that my bra strap stays hidden. Another great place that you can use it for is to secure the strap on your purse. You can also use it to secure the end of the belt strap to the belt. It will leave a little bit of residue on there, so you may choose instead to go ahead and just use that clear elastic band hack that we were sharing with you. This is also great. Sometimes you might even have a strap on a shoe. I remember before I had a little embellishment and the bow was kind of like flopping on the shoe, so I used a little bit of the fashion tape in order to secure it. This really is just one of those things that Kelly and I cannot live without.
Okay, so this has quickly become one of the most used tools in my toolbox, and that is a hole puncher. So this is for leather, rubber, fabrics. I use this to create extra holes in my belt. So the reason this really comes in handy is most of the time I'm buying belts to fit with my jeans and pants, but then sometimes I also love to belt a little dress, which usually means wearing my belt higher up on the smallest part of my waist, which means I need extra holes in the belt. So this is so helpful. It has 6 different sizes. You easily can adjust it. You just line it up and measure it with a hole that already exists. figure out where you want to put that hole and punch it down just like a paper hole puncher. It's super easy to use. I can do this all on my own, and I just really love this tool. This is right under $13. It's become so helpful. You could also do this if you had maybe a pair of shoes that had a buckle that you needed to add some holes to it to make it fit a little bit tighter. There's just a variety of ways it really can come in handy, and it's a lot easier than taking your belt to, a cobbler or a special place and paying a ton of money to have it done. For under $13, I have easily punched holes in pretty much every belt that I own, so definitely something that's really going to come in handy. And if you're looking for a belt that doesn't require any adjustments or holes, I've got a great one to share as well. This is one I recently shared and picked up on Amazon. I love this because it doesn't have any belt holes or loops or anything else. It's easily adjustable. It looks very much like a designer belt that cost hundreds of dollars. This one is super budget friendly, comes in a ton of colors. So if you want that one and done belt that doesn't require any punching at all, this is a great option as well.
Now, I think we've all been there where we have been out and unknowingly, while we're eating something, drinking something, a little bit of food or something has fallen onto our clothing. Even for my husband's work Christmas party, he accidentally had a little bit of food that fell onto his shirt, and Tide to-go wipes came to the rescue. These are also perfect for removing any sort of makeup that you may get on your collar, whether that's like foundation or blush on the collar. So these are perfect. You actually get 10 of these individual wipes inside of here. They're perfect for really easily just removing those quick stains. You just want to kind of brush off any of the actual food particles. You'll use the wipe. These are really helpful in a pinch. For sure, something you should put in your purse for every day, and especially for travel.
Okay, so one of the hacks we get asked here about the most is how we tie our laces this way. So Christina and I both love to wear sneakers, but usually we like to wear them this style rather than traditionally tied. And there's a few things that we do to achieve this look. So first of all, you have to make sure that you're putting in your laces correctly. So you can take a look at that. We'll try to show you in some video footage of how we do that. Get the laces done nicely this way, and make sure that when you get to the end, you're tucking the lace into the shoe and it's not facing out. And then this is going to be really easy if you have a sneaker that has a removable insole. So believe it or not, lots of brands do. If you just try to pull it up, it should pull right out. That's going to make it really easy, but you can do this even if the insole is not removable. If it is, you're going to pull that out and you're going to take that extra lace and you're going to tuck it right underneath those insoles, nice and flat, and then put the insole back on top of it. And once it's under there, you will not feel those laces on your feet. It's very comfortable. However, if you don't have a removable insole, the other option you have is to take that extra lace material and just tuck it right underneath the tongue of your shoe. Put it nice and flat. You can adjust it once it's on your foot to make sure that it's comfortable. And once you have it adjusted and tucked in properly, you really shouldn't feel it. It's very comfortable. So that is an option as well. But that's going to give you this nice sleek look to your sneakers, which we really love. We think it looks just more pulled together and chic.
Now, an easy way to make any sort of shirt, top, blouse really give it that tailored look, really help to accentuate all the curves in all the right places, give your shape some dimension, is to make sure that you are tucking your tops. So this can be everything from a full tuck, a twist and tie side tuck. You can also have a front tuck. There's so many different options that are out there, and just kind of depending on how much material you have, how oversized maybe the sweater might be, will really determine which tuck is going to work best for you. Sometimes even when you have a little bit of extra material, we've taken some clear elastic bands, kind of tied them onto the ends of the sweater and tucked them inside of our pants. All of these things will really help to just, add some interest to your outfit, as well as also making sure that you have that perfect fit with your top.
We hope you found this video helpful and that we were able to solve some of those little fashion dilemmas for you and make your life easier, make getting dressed a snap. And if you're looking for some more content, maybe some great outfit ideas, we just released a loft haul with some really beautiful and budget-friendly finds, so make sure you check that one out next. And please hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, give it a thumbs up so we know to create more like it, and we look forward to seeing you next time.